But is it anything these drones? Is it anything that people need to be worried?
No, I think it's terrible. I would like to find out what it is and tell the people.
And can you commit to some kind of...
In fact, I'd like to do that. Could we find out what that was, Susie? Okay? Yeah, why don't we find out immediately? I mean, I can't imagine it's an enemy, or there would have been, people would have gotten blown up all over. Maybe they were testing things. I don't know why they wouldn't have said what it was. They had a lot of them flying over Bedminster, which is interesting, right?
And with the events today...
And before I turn to questions, I do have news directly from the President of the United States that was just shared with me in the Oval Office. From President Trump directly, an update on the New Jersey drones. After research and study, the drones that were flying over New Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and various other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyists, recreational, and private individuals that enjoy flying drones. In time, it got worse due to curiosity. This was not the enemy. A statement from the President of the United States to start this briefing with some news. And with that, I will turn it over to...
So there you go. That is the reason why there were drones. And I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, dude, some of this, I feel like some people are following trends. You know what I mean? Like, hey, there's UFOs in the air, blah, blah. And then everyone starts going there. The next thing you know, they start flying their stuff. And people are like, yo, what's this? What was that, man? Like, you know what I mean? And a lot of people had curiosity. She was right. And a lot of people were curious what this was. And I feel like the Biden administration didn't tell us anything. Nothing. It was all secret, and Trump had to come into office just to spill the beans about that, just like the JFK stuff, the MLK stuff, the California things that we were seeing here. Just insane, man. And I felt like sharing this. We're going to talk about a couple more things, but I did want to share that, like, give reason to why you're seeing drones, just in case if, people are curious why there's drones. Some people do say this is like a cover-up story or something like that. I don't know. But I'm going to believe this. I'm going to follow through with this until anything in the future. I can't make any speculations on this. But, I really do think that it was us. Because Trump's right. Like, if it was an enemy or something like that, like, But with the one thing... So besides that, obviously he said that it's not enemy. But besides that, what were they dropping inside the water? You know what I mean? There was instances where people were saying that they're dropping... the drones are dropping stuff in the water, and then apparently the water was polluted, or so, I don't know. But that's also interesting, so I'm curious what all that was about. So yeah, so that's pretty much that. And then also right here, it says, yeah, there's another update, blah, blah. Donald Trump says that Microsoft is in talks to acquire TikTok, so Microsoft might actually get TikTok. Or it could be Mr. Beast, or it could be Elon Musk, who knows? Who knows, whoever has the most bread, I guess, to be ahead and get the app. But like I said, I don't think the app's going to be the same. It's going to be way different, the algorithm, all that stuff. And right now, people are trying to get phones with TikTok, and people are, like, buying phones for thousands of dollars and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just something I saw on the internet. I don't know. But, okay, so let's see what this says here. Let's watch this.
You mentioned the
country, and
right
America
here
is back. Christian Dayton.
Thanks, Caroline. Just real quick, you mentioned the inflation executive order the president signed, but egg prices have skyrocketed since President Trump took office. So what specifically is he doing to lower those costs for Americans?
Really glad you brought this up, because there is a lot of reporting out there that is putting the onus on this White
Yeah,
House
that's true.
for the increased cost of eggs. I would like to point out to each and every one of you that in 2024, when Joe Biden was in the Oval Office, or upstairs in the residence sleeping, I'm not so sure, egg prices increased 65% in this country. We also have seen the cost of everything, not just eggs. Bacon, groceries, gasoline have increased because of the inflationary policies of the last administration. As far as the egg shortage, what's also contributing to that is that the Biden administration and the Department of Agriculture directed the mass killing of more than 100 million chickens, which has led to a lack of chicken supply in this country, therefore a lack of egg supply, which is leading to the shortage. So I will leave you with this point.
Excuse me.
This is an example of why it's so incredibly important that the Senate moves swiftly to confirm all of President Trump's nominees, including his nominee for the United States Department of Agriculture, Brooke Rollins, who is already speaking with Kevin Hassett, who's leading the economic team here at the White House, on how we can address the egg shortage in this country. As for costs, I laid out the plethora of ways that President Trump has addressed saving costs for the American people over the
Okay, so I have the thing here somewhere. We're gonna find it in a second. Department of Building is being evacuated due to an unknown threat. Breaking the yeah, but they reveal it, so that's great. There are reports of migrants being treated inhumanely. Okay, there's something I haven't read into that yet. I just bookmarked a couple things. This guy says Trump is right. This is a giant spigot that can send water to the southern corner. Oh yeah, so something like that. So Trump did something with the water. I think he did something with like emergencies. I think I have a post somewhere around here. Actually, let's listen to this guy. Let's see what he says here. Let's just listen to this guy here. One second. Oh, there's music in between. I don't want to listen to that. So they're also offering independent journalists, podcasters, and social media influencers can apply for credentials to cover the Trump 47 White House. Cool. Yeah, FFA for researchers. Perfect. So that's the one thing. Like, what are these drones researching? Like, what are they looking for? You know what I mean? Like what's the purpose? Why are they flying around? And then obviously, you know, like they said that people joined in, hobbyists, all that stuff, blah, 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 right? But what were they doing? You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's weird. Like it's like Joe Biden just said, hey, send some drones out there and have them fly around and do nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Play tag or something. I don't know. But super weird. There's no real purpose to why they were out there besides just research. But what's the research for? Like, what are they researching? You know what I mean? In New Jersey, what's out there? What's going on? Is the water something wrong with the water or something like that? I don't know. I'm trying to find this this article here. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is what the lady was talking about. We're gonna end this video here in a second too as well. Thank you for watching. Make sure you go check out my other video. It's a little bit longer, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But we got here. It says because all the destroyed farms have been paid by the Fed, millions by Feds, receipts. So hold on, let me go back really quick. So birds aren't dying from bird flu. They're being killed and paid for by the USDA in the name of safety. I don't know what this means, but this is something. If anyone does know what it means, then it's a little idea what's going on here. All these associates, farmers, whatever. Wow, that's interesting. So you can screenshot that. But that's pretty much what that lady was saying. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are disbanding from who? You know what I mean? Kenya, yeah, the High Court in Kenya has suspended Bill Gates' immunity from prosecution. I got a burp. The World Health Organization is largely funded by Bill Gates and the Bill Gates Foundation. In 2024, Dr. Wahome talked to Uganda's president about the vaccination campaign in 2013 in Kenya, and some of the vitals from that campaign were taken by DRs, independently tested by labs. They found out that the tetanus vials had chemically bonded HCG molecules in them, human chronotic gonadotropin. Sorry, I can't. HCG is a hormone needed for pregnancy, which is the Indian scientist Talwar used as an ideal target for her anti-fertility birth control vaccines, which he created. Oh my God. So there's a little answer there. President Trump also wants to end income tax. I don't know if you saw my short, but I dropped a YouTube short. I don't know if you got notified with that or what. So if you didn't get notified, make sure your bell icon's turned on. Bell icon saves you a lot of time. You don't have to wait and wait and wait.
By the way, and we want them to come back, and we don't want to give them billions of dollars like this ridiculous program that Biden has. Give everybody billions of dollars. They already have billions of dollars. They've got nothing but money, Joe. They didn't need money. They needed an incentive, and the incentive is going to be they're not going to want to pay a 25, 50, or even 100% tax. They're going to build their factory with their own money. We don't have to give them money. They're going to come in because it's good for them to come in. They're giving them money. They don't even know what they're going to do with it. I had people tell me, we have no idea. We didn't need money. They don't know if they're probably going to use the money to build in other places, other countries. It's a ridiculous plan, very expensive and ridiculous. The only way you'll get out of this is to build your plant. If you want to stop paying the taxes or the tariffs, you have to build your plant right here in America. That's what's going to happen at record levels. We're going to have more plants built in the next short period of time than anybody ever envisioned before, because the incentive is going to be there, because they have no tariff whatsoever. In fact, they have help from us if they build their plant in America.
I just want to tell you one thing. This is a president. I want to say just thank you to Donald Trump. Obviously, he probably doesn't even know who I am, you know what I mean, which is fine. But I do thank him so much. I think, got a little hair here, a little dog hair. But I do appreciate, man, what we got going on here. We're bringing back law and order, and the fact that, you know, we need safety, we need protection, border, the fires. We need to make sure disasters get handled. We need to make sure that people are doing their job, you know what I mean? Certain things like this is very important. This is going to be a crazy 4 years. We have a Super Bowl coming up. I'm going to press this off here. We're pretty much done here. But we got the Super Bowl coming up. I got a theory with that, which is I'm really hoping I'm wrong on that theory, but I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it at the end of this thing. It's going to be a little clickable thing. You can click it and stuff like that. And you can also check out the Trump video that I dropped earlier. Shared a couple things there as well. Just a lot of news, you know what I mean? And hopefully everyone has a great day. This is something I just wanted to talk about really quick and share. What are these drones? What are these drones? And this, well, actually, we know what the drones are. This is why we know about the drones. This is the real reason. This is the proof, the explanation. And some people say it's a cover-up, and let me know down below. Do you think it's a cover-up? Do you think it's to hide what's really going on, or you know what I mean? And I don't think Trump would cover that up. If he said that, if he knew it was enemies, then he would say it. You know what I mean? And you know, I honestly think Biden was just playing Ring Around the Rosie or something, dude. Pocketfuls of posies. You know, I feel like Biden was just toying around, and I think he was having honest truth, that's what it feels like. It feels like Biden was just having a fun time, and I think Biden just had a controller in his hand, and they said he was playing like Flight Simulator or something like that. You know what I mean? And it was like, hey, how's your game going? And, you know, he's like dropping stuff in the water, you know. People are like, what's this? Oh, it's just Biden, you know, dropping water inside water. He thinks he's taking out a fire or something, you know.